The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, November 30th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCE SGPN. You get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Rhythm, RITHMM. That is Rhythm. Yes, start crushing college football and college hoops with Rhythm. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, November 30th. Can't believe the month is about to switch over and do this thing called December. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hop on over there. I know my goddamn months, I think. I don't know what's after December, but it's a good old time. Fun day of hoops, college football, all that good stuff. I've been watching games all day. Pretty sure my wife hates me. We're going to talk all about this stuff. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Nice little alley-oop action. We got New Mexico and USC doing battle right now as the Lobos cling into a 14-point lead. Yeah. The day has been wild. I mean, there's been some awful beats. There's been some nice wins. For the day, I am 15 and 14. And I didn't chase the dragon on this. I wanted to chase the dragon on this one, but I was so locked into the goddamn Georgia game. It tipped in college football, the Georgia college football game, that it tipped. And then I thought about live, and then I was like, don't. It's the plan. It's telling you. It's telling you. All right. I rubbed my energy rocks. You know what I mean? Started saying, well, let's just wait till tomorrow. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the Big 12 College Experience and the Ride and Rush Show. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Money Line Mac. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I'm sitting at 500, and I bet on USC. So this may be a losing night after what started. It looked like it was going to be a hell of a day.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight. Word on the street is Bieniek took the LeBaron to Columbus, Ohio.
Yep.
So if you're a Buckeye fan, you see a LeBaron, you know what that means. That means you better fucking strip the fucking tires off that car, the rims off that car. I want that thing on cinder blocks. All right. I want him stuck in Columbus. I'm gonna write a movie about that. Buddy, I know we just had like the ultimate college football banger, like an 8 overtime game.
Oh my God.
Just a fun game. Some terrible calls, but a fun game. And, that I feel like derailed some of the late night hoops games I was watching. And mainly it's because I don't have the TV set up. However, I did order 9 damn TVs today. 9 fucking TVs coming to the house. SGPN East is being built, brother.
There you go.
Don't ask how much that cost. But it's actually not as bad as you thought. I waited for this Black Friday situation. I wasn't going to go out there with the maniacs, right, fighting over a PlayStation. But I was like, ooh, I'm going to sneak around on the internet, order a shit ton of televisions. Just a fire day of games. As far as like, if you're just a fan of college hoops or college football, it was a great day. Gambling wise, it was a bit of a fucking roller coaster. And it started out, I'm so glad this wasn't a standalone game because I would have laid the points with South Alabama on a real bet. Alcorn State in overtime. All they loses by 9. Moneyline Mac. Did you actually bet this? Because I know you were on the Braves.
No, I didn't. I should have. They should have won. They were up by third. They led for 39 minutes.
Yeah. Shout out to All Right giving me $25 TV donation. There we go. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. I mean, they got the thing to overtime. South Alabama. That would have been a horrible loss. I like Matty Ice. If I still lived in Columbus, I would have gone out looking for the LeBaron. That's what I want. We gotta get. That's why people, you got to like and subscribe. I want a big enough following where we have a van full of people looking for fucking Bieniek. And we could just do a FaceTime the whole fucking episode while someone's searching for his LeBaron in Columbus. We got to get to that point, man. We did cash on this, and I was feeling great early in the morning. I'm telling you. The Hoosiers 89, Providence 73. Providence is fucking horrible. I came away from this game not even that impressed with Indiana.
Yeah, same. Providence, a nightmare. Trip in the Bahamas, 0-3. Indiana's at least able to salvage one, and I guess avoid total humiliation.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great spot for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying I should have seen how tired you were the other day. Which day was that? The day I wasn't here? They're saying you went through, you battled through it. Matt says had to be what, Monday, right?
Oh yeah, it was Tuesday night. Okay.
Monday into Tuesday. Yeah, dude, it's tough, man.
Yeah, that was basically an all-nighter. Got through it, baby.
This East Coast time zone thing is a motherfucker.
This week's tough, just with all these tournaments tipping off so late.
Yeah, I got to be honest. If I wasn't on steroids, I don't think I would make it through. I went to Mexico and I said, I want the shit Brian Bosworth had in '86. All right. They looked at me like maniacs. I had to show them some photos of the Boz. And I said, that's what I want to look like. Give me this. Give me those fucking steroids. You should be surprised what you can get in Mexico. They're offering me fucking inhalers. All I want was the Boz steroids. All right. I think this is our best call of the day.
Dartmouth.
Fucking Dartmouth. My only regret is I didn't play it on the money line. Didn't play it on the money line. Why? Fucking Dartmouth 88, Boston College 83. Me and NC Nick were having a conversation yesterday, Thanksgiving, scarfing down fucking mashed potatoes and turkey. And we're saying, hey, that Boston College Eagle team, they're kind of middle of the road ACC. They might be able to make some noise. Well, 24 hours later, they fucking lose to Dartmouth. They go back to being Boston College after that huge win against Boise State. Unbelievable. I mean, great call by us, but I'll be honest. I guess with Boston College, the money line's always live. Remember, we cashed on Maine like 2 years ago when they were like 21-point dogs. But I actually thought this BC team had kind of turned a little bit of a corner. And like, I just thought they would win like pretty much the same score, but reversed. 88-83 BC wins. Fucking Dartmouth was in control the whole game. And what was shocking is BC went on a run to cut it to 2. And Dartmouth, yes, they were hitting threes, but like they beat BC off the dribble a couple pivotal possessions. It was wild, man. What a win for the fucking Ivy. Your thoughts?
And they made like 17 threes. Yeah, shout out to Dartmouth. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, we, like you said, we locked up the points, but I didn't think that they would actually win. But this goes back to, like, for the ACC fans that always bitch that they don't get enough teams in, You can't lose by games like this. Virginia Tech losing to Jacksonville, Boston College losing to Dartmouth, Georgia Tech losing to North Florida. Who was the other one? Notre Dame losing to Elon. They've lost more bye games in the Big East now, and that kills your league come March.
The Big East, all their bye losses are what? Just Nova, right?
Yeah, Villanova and Seton Hall one time.
Butler got had too.
Yeah, Butler got
Who got Butler again?
Austin P.
Yeah, Austin P. Yeah, I mean, we're fucking geniuses. Noah Bieniek, he might be a genius. And I did rewatch this to see, because I did not lock this game. I did not bet this game. But Bieniek, I had to make sure that I had to go back and watch last night's show really quick. See what game he was on again. He was on this game, and I think you even said this is a fringe lock. I don't know if you bet this. App State 72, Colgate 50. Whew. You know what? For Bieniek, here we go.
They killed him.
A little Mountaineer. App State shot. Mountaineer. Oh yeah, let's have a little fun. This is working with some.
You ripping vodka over there?
Nah, I mean I love vodka, but I've been on a sake kick the past week or so. So just been buying a bunch of sake. I don't know what's going on with me, but yeah, part of it is, you know what it is. North Carolina's fucking horrible with their alcohol sales. You go to a grocery store, I've been in California 20 fucking years, and you can get liquor in the store, in the grocery store. Nah, North Carolina makes you go to some fucking ABC place. It's all far away.
Yeah, the ABC store. Yeah.
Bullshit. I don't want to play their game. That's why I need my alcohol dealer. Anyone know an alcohol dealer in North Carolina? I'm looking for one. My guy in LA is out. I mean, obviously he's not going to be able to commute to North Carolina. But anyway, to App State getting it done.
Let's go.
Rob Donaldson, you can't tell me NC doesn't have some kind of whiskey. No, they do, but it's at those stores. And then you're kicking back a big percentage to the state. You know what I mean? I'm on some Al Capone shit. I want someone dealing me this. I don't like the state getting my kickbacks. You know what I mean? No. We gotta figure this out, guys. App State's better than I thought they would be this year. I'll say that.
Yeah, they were young. They've gotten better over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. We cashed on this barely. Good Lord. I had a text ready to shit on you, dude. We had Weber State -2.5. And I almost remember I was originally going to take Bowling Green, and you guys swayed me to taking Weber. Yeah. Good God. This was, Weber was down, I think, like 5 at the half. But hey, Weber found a way to get it done, and we I still don't come away with them super. I don't know how good this team is, but they got to win. Yeah, I don't know that they're actually like a top 4 team in the Big Sky. When I think about it, I'm like, wait, Northern Colorado, who we'll get to, Montana State, the Grizz. Do you throw Portland State above Weber?
I think Weber talent-wise is still in the top 4, but yeah, they still have been inconsistent. Yeah.
Wake Forest 57, Minnesota 51. We locked this up. Wake Forest looked like shit in the first half, but hey, the ACC scored a big. Hey, that's a storyline of the day. Besides the ACC losing, they did get a couple big wins against the Big Ten. Wake 57, Minnesota 51. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Wake needed that. They were asleep at the wheel a little bit in the first half too, but Forbes and company grinded that thing out and got a split down there in Florida.
Yeah. And then we rode on in. Easy play. The DePaul Blue Demons. The RuPaul Blue Balls. Let's go. They're a fucking train, dude. They're on some human centipede shit. They are just in full sicko mode, just destroying everybody. Dude, we need to have a conversation about this. When are they losing? Because I'll be honest,
Wednesday night. They're in Lubbock.
Yeah, they're in Lubbock, right? But I was thinking about this while watching this game today. They could make the NCAA tournament.
Why not?
Because the Big East is that bad where I was like, wait a second. UConn will probably figure it out at some point and start winning games. I don't think they'll be like, but St. John's, I think, okay, they're good. Creighton will probably wake up a little bit, but I still wonder how good. Marquette, I actually think's decent. You could say they're a tournament team, I think. Marquette and probably St. John's. UConn, probably. I know we made a case for them not making the tournament the other day.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't think DePaul's that far off from any of those teams.
I don't either. I mean, they play together, and Holtman has them buying in early. But I want to see them at Texas Tech hit the road.
They're going to get drilled at Texas Tech. I learned that tonight with my Northern Colorado play. But how about this play? And I'm so bitter. I'm so bitter at myself for not betting this. I wanted to bet this last night. I asked you guys, and I didn't say this last night, but I said they're going. I think it was the night before or the two nights before episode. I said, this team is going to beat some teams that we're not expecting. Merrimack 72, Troy 68.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. I had this, and I'm really disappointed in myself on this. I'm really like this. I gave the blueprints. I gave the fucking blueprints to the people. They built the goddamn shrine. I had the blueprints. I said this is happening. Oh man, this one hurt because I knew 3 nights ago when I said this, I said they're going to beat someone as a double-digit dog, and damn if it wasn't the next game, and I fucking chickened out. That's on me, guys. Accountability. That's on me. Mac, what the fuck happened here? And
dude,
how dumb are we? How dumb are we?
Yeah, I took Troy, so I'm even dumber. I thought Troy was due for a nice little home spot, but Merrimack is the best 1-6 team in the country.
They are good, man. I mean, they passed the eye test the times we watched them.
Yes.
But look, I didn't want to lock them up because I had seen Troy too, and I thought Troy was a good team, so I'm not going to blame you. But I just thought, I was like, man, Merrimack is due. I just knew they were fucking due a couple days ago. I was like, this team is way better than their record. And they got it done. And yeah, they're up by like 14 at halftime, I feel like. But yeah, just I'm mad at myself. I'm also mad at myself because we both called this. We said Niagara was due. And good old Niagara got it done at the Kirby Vacuum Center with a great suck job against Binghamton. 65-62. The Purple Eagles with the classic suck job. I played the music because we called for a win on a team that was winless. We didn't bet this game. We didn't bet this game. That's what I'm saying. I'm disappointed in my performance last night. I really am. I'm very, you know what it is I've had like 6 of these nights in a row where like you sleep like 2. I know we talked post episode. I think it was last night or the night before. And since I moved over here, I'm really struggling to get sleep because we get done late, and I know you do too. But my son will wake me up at a year ago. I didn't have a newborn. Now, and I was on the West Coast. The West Coast, like you have the time just sets up better when you're on the West Coast. So I feel your pain and Bieniek's pain from the years of doing this prior. But I also like my son will start like playing with my face at like I'll go to sleep at 6 a.m. and by like 8:30, my son is like just like grabbing my fucking face. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like I feel like these days are snowballing into 3 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep. So if I die soon, you know why, right? But I'm blaming some of that on this. I still had a winning night, so I shouldn't bitch too much. But I'm just saying, like, I should have been on Merrimack. I should have locked up Niagara. We knew those fucking spots, man, and we dropped the ball.
Yeah, it's maybe we got trigger happy early, even though we hit every bet. We didn't want to lock everything up, but we should have just kept riding it because the end of the night was a shit show.
Yeah. Rob says to do an earlier show, but the games are not finished then.
Yeah.
What do we? I mean, we're supposed to watch your. I like betting on a game and watching me win. You know what I mean?
We'll be on the normal schedule here after tomorrow because the tournaments are over.
3802 says you know I could finance a nanny. Dude, my wife is Colombian. If a nanny comes over to the house, she's a dead woman. All right, let me tell you right now. They don't buy into that shit in their culture. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? Anyway, VMI, nice play for you. I should have backed you on this too. Oh. They did cover against George Washington, only lost by 13. Yeah, nice play here. I didn't watch a second of this one. Did you?
No, I just bet it, and then I checked the score at halftime, and then midway through the second half, and they never quit. So shout out to VMI.
Iona, our boy Tobin, got it done.
You should bet him.
We should have bet him 62-51. I picked these games correctly, man. It's just I didn't bet them. But we did bet this, and we cashed on this one. The Maine Black Bears, dude. This is starting. I might fucking move to Maine because I'm loving this between football and basketball. I'm having an unbelievable year betting the Maine Cocaine Black Bears. This was almost a triple lock, but Mr. LeBaron didn't want to ride down cocaine lane with us. Yep. Yeah, I mean, buddy, we need to have a conversation. This one hurt. These next two really fucking hurt. I bet TCU. Ugh. You bet TCU, but I put a large wager in on TCU.
They're so bad right now.
Dude, I actually believe Colorado State was the better team today. Like,
yeah,
not by that much, but they were the better team. This was a hard watch. I watched this from start to finish. And let me tell you, I came away with both these teams are fucking horrible. And how the hell did Jamie Dixon and TCU, like the past couple years, they've been able to reload in the portal? Did they just whiff in the portal, or what the hell happened here?
I think they whiffed a little bit in the portal, but I also think that he's overachieved like multiple years in a row now, where we just expect them to be in the hunt. And maybe this is a year where they kind of come crashing out like K-State did last year.
I am convinced after watching them. I think they're the worst team. I even think K-State at least has the talent. Like watching TCU today, I was just like, good God, their offense is fucking horrible. They kept getting out rebounded. Like second chance points for Colorado State, even though like I don't even picture Colorado State as like a strong rebounding team. They just got more. They got more, like they just kept tipping the ball out or just creating dumb fouls. Like, I don't know. It was just it was a hard watch.
Yeah.
Then
I know what game we're about to talk about. How the fuck did we lose this game?
This one, I got to bang my head through the wall. I just need to do this right now.
This fucking lucky ass team.
How did we lose this fucking game? Pitt 91, Ohio State 90.
Oh my God. Fuck Ohio State, man. What a choke job. Fouling 3-point. They fouled multiple 3-point shooters and then they missed free throws. And
Dude, Ohio State had like a fucking 14-point lead with like 10 minutes or 14 minutes left.
So ridiculous that they lost this game, and then Pitt makes a Hail Mary at the end of the game. Oh my God, I hate this team. Dude, like,
this is one where I knew my day was like. I mean, I didn't have a bad day, but I didn't have a good day. And when I saw this happen, I'm like, "What? Get the fuck out of here!" Dude, oh man, what a game winner! If you didn't see it.
They hit the game winner like simultaneously while Caleb Love was hitting the 3 to force overtime, and I wanted to jump off a bridge. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" Thank God we won in overtime, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, I hate it so much.
That's why we need to do watch-alongs, because when I saw this one, I couldn't do it here at the house. When I get SGPN East built, we'll do watch-alongs because I got my wife and son in the room. It was an argument. I can't be this negative around my son. I'm like, oh fuck this, you know.
It's so ridiculous. What's Ohio State up 4 with like 7 seconds?
Dude, how the fuck did this happen? How did this happen? And I was on Arizona, so that when Love hit the 3, I'm sitting there. It was a crazy range of emotions within like a 5-minute stretch.
Unreal. Fuck Pitt, man. They win again though. They got the magic right now.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, should we just give them the national championship? I know you're going to say no, but I mean, how the fuck do they keep winning these games?
This one actually wasn't that impressed with them. The other games that they've looked really good. Agreed. They got outplayed the whole day. I don't know how they won the game, other than Ohio State just choked and fouled guys and then missed their free throws.
Yeah. Another one that we called, but we just didn't bet. But I said, watch, they're going to win on the money line. I said I felt decent. Morehead State 71, Cleveland State 69. They were due. I knew they were due. This is a failure by me. Failure by me. Cleveland State's fucking horrible.
Horrible.
Folks, what to tell you, the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes. Obviously, Feast Week is coming to a close. Final day of Feast Week, but we will be offering and featuring profit boost, discount tokens, gimme picks, and much, much more. Underdog is one of the biggest venues for all sports: college hoops, college football, NFL, MMA, NBA, NASCAR, NHL, everything you can think of. You can now use specials and boost on all flex entries as well. So sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCE SGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com promo code TCE SGPN. All right, man, yeah. I feel like the worst is when you get all these right, and you just didn't bet any of them. Bet this one. Eastern Illinois double lock, 13-point win against Northern Illinois. Get this Husky bullshit out of here. This is a good play, and I actually think it's a very sharp play. And the reason why I do think it's a sharp play is because someone asked me on Twitter one of my favorite plays, and I put this down.
Yeah.
And he goes, I will never bet on Eastern Illinois. I think most people would say that, but here we are, double lock in Eastern Illinois. Bieniek made fun of us for doing it, and we get it done. And really, kind of without a sweat. Like they were up like 8 or 9 at halftime, or I don't know, 7 at halftime. One of the two. This is a good spot. This is us being us, buddy. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they dominated the game. They controlled it. Better team. Good to come out on the right side.
Yeah. And then I didn't get eyes on this, and I would love to know what happened here because I was monitoring the score for a certain point, and Tennessee Tech was giving Vanderbilt all they could handle.
Yeah.
And then when I'm a Colorado fan. I was watching that. I was watching the ECU. I'm an ECU fan. Watching them collapse in football. And like the next thing I noticed, I'm like, wait, Vanderbilt won by fucking 31. What? When did that happen? Because this seemed like every time I checked, it was like a 4-point game, 6-point game, 8-point game. They had to go on a crazy stretch in the second half because I just didn't. Like I was score monitoring a lot of this game and it was not that crazy. Yeah. But anyway, nice win for the Doors.
15-point game with 7 minutes left.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was a kind of a chippy game, I thought, for a lot when I was watching or when I was score monitoring. I ate shit here though. Your boys. I'm gonna play your song.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
Buddy, first off, fuck Tommy Lloyd. Tommy Lloyd is my most hated coach in college basketball. I'm like 1 in 75 betting on Arizona all the time. West Virginia was a better team from start to finish, in my opinion. This was not some gimmick. Even when they got it to overtime, that was kind of horseshit how they got it to overtime.
Oh, no doubt.
And what a win! Like West Virginia looks good, dude. I know you're a Dub V fan, but you can't tell me you thought at November 30th they would look this good.
No, not at all. I mean, DeVries is a good coach. I think that's the storyline we take away from this trip. I mean, they were completely way prepared compared to Arizona today. Arizona didn't look like they wanted to be there compared to the Mountaineers who were fired up. And his son, Tucker, was awesome, made big shot after big shot. Javon Small's been awesome this tournament. So you beat Arizona and Gonzaga in the same weekend? That's a pretty good – that's a pretty
amazing.
Good,
for year one?
Week.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. On the other side, you're right, though. Arizona's got some big-time issues.
They suck.
They're going to struggle in the Big 12 big time.
Dude, they're a little bitch team, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I watch them, even when I have money on them, I come away just hating them more and more. Yes, because they lose, but also just watching them. They play like a bunch of little bitches.
I was texting back and forth with David Matola, just talking about Arizona. Dude, it's almost like if Tommy Lloyd doesn't have a way superior roster, they never win.
Yeah. I don't think he's that good of a coach. Where's Matola at with Lloyd?
Well, I mean, he's been really good the first couple of years, but they've been loaded. So it's kind of a hard read right now.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a hard read. We knew that New Mexico state line stunk to high hell. Well, the waves of Pepperdine were crashing all over the goddamn desert today. 82-70. We knew this thing stunk, but we ate shit here. I bet this failure. We don't need to break this down. I don't think Pepperdine's some good team, but I do want to break this down because Florida absolutely destroyed fucking Wichita State.
Oh my God. What did I
didn't bet this game. But I was shocked. Like this thing was a massacre early.
This is a horrible play by me. I bet Wichita. I thought defensively they could match. They could be physical with them. Holy shit!
That was 37-point win for the Gators.
Yeah. They look like a top 10 team right now.
Yeah.
They're drilling everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to Muhammad, 234. And only 51 likes. The podcast is free and plus money. Yeah. And you have hit that like and subscribe button. The race to 15K. If we don't get it by December 31st, we will never do another show again. All right. So get on over there. All right. In fact, if we don't get it on this exact feed by December 31st, I will just play a loop of Hard Ticket to Hawaii for the whole month of January. All right. And don't think I won't do that because I will fucking do that.
Currently 13-4. All right, come on, let's get on over there.
Guys. Yeah, get on over there. There's always money to be made when the Pussy Pack are on the schedule. We loaded up on BYU 72-61. Let's go. I mean, this is just easy money. You fucking these clowns, and these NC State fans that keep DMing me that I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I only want more of it. All right, you don't understand. I'm like Ric Flair. When the crowd hates you, I like it more. All right, Flair taught me that. All right, and keep the hate coming. And it's great. It's great replying with the score. I just take a screenshot of the score app and I just reply with, "How you doing?" It's fun times. But how about UNC Wilmington 69, Sam Houston State 60?
I ate shit on this. I like Sam Houston here.
Wilmington at home is still chippy, man. Year in, year out. I ate shit on this one. West Georgia against Samford.
Man, we covered this whole game.
I know.
It's on the very last. Yeah, man, there were a couple beats that just sold at the end of these fucking games.
Yeah. And then how about those Wahoos? Only up 13 at the half.
Fucking.
They got the cover against fucking Holy Cross. 67-41. But we cash on the Patriots of George Mason.
Good play.
Fun watch. This game does need to happen every year. I saw your tweet. I agree.
It was a great game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 3802 is correct. Every day on this pod, Colby is all about 50 bites of hate. Yes. I like when people call it like it. I feel like everyone should like this, right? Everyone should hate us, or you should like being hated at some point. Why do you think we're attracted to like there's certain players like Broadway Joe, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking win as 19-point dogs, right? And like MOs that people have that I think you grow up watching that, you said, God, you hate it. Sometimes you hate it. Like I hated Spurrier for a long time in the 90s. And then as I was growing older, I realized that's what I appreciate about him. He was a dickhead that would like run up the score about like they'd be playing like Southeast Louisiana.
He was such a dick.
Oh, dude, he would go for 80. And I was like, what a dick. He's still got Werfel in. He's got Werfel in the fourth quarter, up 67-0. And he's going for 80. And I thought, I hated watching that in the 90s. I thought he was such an asshole. Then and when I entered my 20s, I was like, kind of love him. Kind of love him. And he was, because even like he'd be a dick to his quarterbacks, even after they throw him for 400 yards, but they throw one pass that's short, and he's on the sidelines and he's like, and then they're coming over there and he's like, ride the bench, and he doesn't want to hear them talk. And it's just perfect to me. Like he's just an asshole, and us hating him made me like him more in the grand scheme of things. So, Cannabis Capper says Bobby Bowden. Well, they were the same thing. I mean, Bobby Bowden would block all these. It's so funny to see once you die, everyone talks great about you. Like Bobby Bowden was like notorious for blocking transfers. He had a rule that he'd let you transfer to anyone in the Pacific time zone.
The narrative changes.
Yeah. But the only thing, yeah, exactly. but there's no internet. Like, how the fuck are you going to know the coach at San Jose State? You got to write him a fucking letter, put a stamp on the fucking thing and send it to him. It's just classic dickhead move. Yeah. If you want to go to Pacific time zone, you go to Pacific time zone. Anywhere else, I'm blocking your goddamn transfer. And then like he dies, it's like, he was a sweetheart, hell of a good guy. It's like, well, it depends on who you ask. If you're that backup safety at Florida State, you're fucked. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know if you care to talk about, I know he was a former West Virginia guy. I'm sorry. It's too close to your heart.
But Bowden was Bowden. All these guys are a piece of shit to a certain degree.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what it takes to be a maniac. Like, turns out Ric Flair's personal life, he might not be the greatest human being. Allegedly.
Yeah, sorry. I'm watching this USC team trying backdoor and just missing dunks left and right. They're so fucking bad. Oh my god.
We got 34 seconds left. New Mexico up 10 at the line. Yeah. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBookie's been running on SGPN for years. Check out their new and improved website. It's great on mobile. Plus props for every game in their live dealer casino. I mean, you got to love that. Tomorrow, jump on those Texas A&M Aggies. Let's go. Cash that thing. Had enough of this hook 'em horns bullshit. Head to MyBookie.ag, promo code SGP or TCE SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a little $10 casino chip. That's MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. SGPN's proud partner Rhythm is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds to get predictions for betting on money lines, spreads, totals, props. You can copy one of the top models from the leaderboard and probably cash in on it, or you can build your own. And now you can track your props in the Rhythm app, which is fantastic. They just introduced college basketball on November 3rd. They got NFL, college football, NBA. They got it all. Get on over there. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right. We are back. And we ate shit on Arkansas State. Fucking bums. They're up like 12 at half.
Yeah, they were up like 15 in this game.
Yeah.
They completely choked.
And then my fucking Long Island Sharks.
Terrible.
This is a conspiracy. This is a fucking conspiracy.
They're terrible today. they had too much turkey on Thanksgiving. They're fucking awful today.
That's the problem, man. All right.
They got fed too well.
I mean, 5 for 18 from 3, shooting 28% from 3. Meanwhile, Lafayette, these snipers, 42% from 3. I mean, the real thing is, to me, was they just looked like a team that didn't want to play basketball.
Yeah, they look disinterested. They look like they had too much fun on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, which understandable. It happens. We are swift though, and I said this. We both said I think this is fringe lock, but I didn't bet this like an idiot. Navy 86, Penn 78. Did you bet this?
Yeah, wire to wire. Good win.
Yeah, Penn's fucking horrible. Although, what's his name? Roberts. They have a dude named Roberts that balled out today for them. Also ate shit on Santa Clara. Herb Sendek, you suck ass. I said this last night. I said, this is exactly the type of game they lose. Exactly the type of game they lose. And of course,
that's a good trip for Danny Sprinkle and company.
It is.
Little tournament. I mean, he's trying to build it. I don't know how good they are, but that's a good start for him.
Yeah. I think you definitely lost this wager, by the way, buddy. Hate to tell you, but
they missed 2 free throws. They missed dunks. They missed free throws. I hate this team. USC. They're horrible.
I cashed this. I bet this morning, and you would have only seen this on the picks page. Belmont 83, Gardner Webb 74. We thought it stunk. I just decided to jump in on it. Did you bet this at all? Did you? I know we thought that line. Yeah, we thought that line was tricky.
Yep.
And then there comes a point. The second I saw ECU get fucked up by Navy in football, I said, you know what that means? We're winning in basketball today.
Because when you're at East Carolina, you go for it every time. Or you don't coach at East Carolina, you don't come to East Carolina, you don't play at East Carolina with a weak heart. Write it.
I didn't bet this game. I'm just talking shit to talk shit. But my Pirates put up 93. When are they going to get the respect from Bieniek and Mac that they deserve?
For being Carolina A&T?
You guys both took A&T.
Yeah, I'd never lay points to ECU.
We got Wilmington coming to G Vegas on December 3rd. Seahawks, you talk a big game, but you can't fly in Greenville, motherfuckers. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right. What's the code for mybookie.ag? It's SGPN. SGPN, Paul. We both nailed this though. Oklahoma 69, Louisville 64. The SEC continues to dominate basketball. No wonder why their football is shitty right now with the way Georgia looks week in, week out. Your thoughts on the Sooners?
They looked really good. I thought again. they're flying under the radar. I mean, they weren't preseason picked to be good, but Mosier, I think they bought into what them and their staff are preaching, and they play hard and they compete. And I think they're more athletic this year. So great weekend for the Sooners winning the battle for Atlantis.
Yeah, hell yeah! What a fucking story. JD ATL saying, where do I find the picks page? sportsgamblingpodcast.com or the SGPN app, which is free to download. Just click on picks and then click on college basketball. I will say this. I have reached out to, we go through another company on that, and they fucked up today. They only had the scrolling down option was not working. But don't worry, I have been in contact with them. It is a holiday weekend, and as of right now, they have not replied to me. But I did write them at 12:15 p.m. saying, "Fucks up with the website. Our picks are stuck at showing the top 3, and you can't scroll down. The hell's going on with your company?" I just read you exactly my message.
They said, "Fuck you, it's my
Friday." They're having like a margarita or something. This fucking Dundee guy. I'm
out of the office till Monday morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah. I will message again perhaps after the show. But actually, let's do it right now, guys. What do you want me to put in this message? We should do this right now.
Yeah, chat. Wake the up.
Let's start off with this. Just following up. Seems your shitty website is still not working. Our fans keep hitting us up. And I've heard nothing
from you.
Did you, by chance, get ran over on Black Friday? Please correct these problems. Happy holidays from Pick My Ass Dundee.
Send. You can CC me on that.
Oh yeah, this is on Slack. We are directly in. I will. You are a part of this, and you shall have it now. Folks, that should be a fun wake up. How long before they reply?
Monday morning at 8:15 a.m. Eastern.
I will write another tomorrow night on the show if they do not answer us. Purdue 80, Ole Miss 78. I didn't bet this, but damn, this was a great game. What a fucking game winner.
What a game. Yeah. I walked away Ole Miss, I'm buying into them too. I think Beard's got they're an NCAA tournament team, top 25 team, another good SEC team, and great win for Purdue. They just find ways to win.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. This would have been a huge win for the SEC. I'm glad, they're having an unbelievable start to their college basketball season. So they need to be humbled a little bit. Shout out Boilermakers for getting this done.
Yeah.
Utah State and North Texas. What the question is what, Brett?
I had North Texas plus 5.5.
Yeah, this is the benefit of calling it early. Or doing our shows early, or getting it right away after our show, because this thing closed at a losing number, but we cashed. Go Mean Green.
How about Utah State?
How about fucking Lemoyne?
I know.
81-77.
Did you see what they did? They didn't give him balls to shoot around.
I didn't watch a second of this game.
No, I saw this on social media. They didn't give him balls to shoot around. So Lemoyne said, "Fuck you," and then went in and beat Manhattan outright.
Why would they not give him balls to shoot around?
I don't know. I just saw the video.
Does someone else know more to this story? Does anybody know anything about this story? Is this like an old rivalry in D2?
Hopefully. We didn't get this twice on the
Why
schedule.
would you not give them balls? It sounds like they would have some type of complaint with the NCAA, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it was an accident or whatever, but yeah, I saw the video. They were using a volleyball to walk through their sets.
What?
Yeah.
A, why did you not bring a ball with you? Because I imagine you went bus because it's upstate New York to Manhattan.
Yeah.
B, why would they be that big of a dick?
I know.
That's unbelievable. Anyone that knows more about the story, please email me.
It's developing.
Yes, and Manuel, yes, that's why the show went later. We were supposed to start like 45 minutes before. And yeah. I mean, a volleyball there. I want more story. Like there's gotta be a bit. I know no one cares about Lemoyne basketball in America besides us and the people enrolled. I want to know. Yes. Avetta, please. What is the details on this situation? Why would they do this? Who didn't have a fucking basketball? And why are you using a volleyball? Can't you just go get some, like, there's got to be like a fucking Dick's Sporting Goods or something around the fucking corner. What are we doing here?
Here you go.
A Target, you know?
I'm going to share my screen. Where we got window right here. Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah, Bieniek's not here, so don't ask me to do all that shit. But
you can see them walking through with their volleyball.
Unbelievable.
It's a volleyball that they're using.
I like what? How did they get a volleyball? They brought a fucking volleyball there?
I think they just found it in the gym.
So wait, every team is supposed to just leave. Like how early? I need to know about.
Yeah, it's
this
a home team's responsibilities. I don't know why they didn't just contact Manhattan and say, "Give us
or just send like a fucking assistant coach to go. Like there's got to be a target around there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Manhattan's job to leave the balls out.
I understand that, but if that situation does come up,
I don't know why they don't have their own basketballs either. We would always pack a
just in case. You should always have your shit together, right?
5 to 7 basketballs just in case of an emergency.
I mean, I would never forget my podcasting gear when I go to a hotel. Might have happened a couple times. Dude, Lemoyne won outright. What a great fuck you for this. And I did bet this, by the way. I didn't bet it on the money line. I bet it with the points. Florida A&M got drilled by Clemson. What was the line on this? I didn't bet. They covered.
I know they ended up.
They covered. Dude, I got fucked on these big spreads. I had Kentucky minus the points against Georgia State. Didn't hit. I got fucked on Duke against Seattle. Didn't hit. I know I brought you along on this one. My apologies.
That was ridiculous.
All these big lines. You know what? We got to remember this next year. All these big spreads the day after Thanksgiving are trash.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to Bieniek.
It's all weekend. Yeah, Bieniek's in there.
Bieniek, where you at right now, pal? Make sure you hit Tommy's Diner in Columbus. We also lost on SIU Edwardsville against North Florida. This part of the night, I started. This is where revenge was happening.
Yeah.
Hofstra did beat Rice 68-63. Nice win there. Northwestern took down UNLV. I picked these correct. I just didn't bet them. And then of course I bet Towson and Kennesaw in overtime gets it fucking done there. in Lethbridge, fucking Alberta. ULM eat shit against Stephen F. Austin. Didn't bet it, but picked it incorrectly. Northwestern State.
Dude,
LSU
they were winning at half.
Yeah, LSU just went on a crazy run.
Yeah.
I didn't bet the LSU Northwestern State game, but I did bet on Northern Colorado, and I lost my ass there.
Texas Tech in that arena.
Yeah. Gonzaga destroyed Davidson. This was a battle between you and Bieniek. Nice win.
Yeah. He took the staples off a big win, and I took Gonzaga.
Yeah. Delaware State covered against Texas. See, all these big spreads were fucking failures, man.
Yeah. They went through the motions tonight. It makes sense. And I think it'll trend tomorrow too. I mean, Boston College as well.
Yeah. The Bonnies took down Northern Iowa. I was 8. I lost like 5 or 6 straight games here.
Same.
Or UC Irvine holds Kent State to 39 points. There's a little dust up between the coaches talking shit afterwards.
Yep.
Irvine's a fucking wagon. I mean, holding Kent State to 39 points is fucking impressive, man.
Fucking rolling. Fucking
that
Irvine
is impressive.
Dude, I might need to rank Irvine on tomorrow when I do my top, or Sunday when I do my top 25. They're a wagon. 7-0.
I bet Kent State, man.
Yeah,
I bet Kent State to only score 39 points. Disappointing.
Dude, they this might be Ross Turner's best team. I know he had a team that won an NCAA tournament game. This team is really good. They got size, they got speed, and they're old.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, these 2 games saved me a little bit. Butler 87, Mississippi State 77. Just when I was talking good about Mississippi State, now I didn't play the money line. I just took the points. We're getting like 9 points, and I was like, I got to take it. I got to take Butler. Just when I said, dude, Mississippi State's like TCU last year. Where I like, you know what? This team could go deep into March. Next day, they fucking lose as an 8 or 9 point favorite. I mean, I took it though. I took once that thing jumped up to 9. I was like, I gotta bet Butler here. Just Butler is all. Have they turned the corner?
Yes. Ever since the bye game at Austin P, they definitely. I was just getting ready to say, you know what, Butler. We gave them a lot of shit early, but you look at what they've done recently: beating Mississippi State, beating Northwestern back-to-back nights. They got a win over SMU. And then Merrimack, who we think is really good. So it's they definitely have turned a corner. Shit, they might be a top 4 Big East team. Everybody else sucks.
Yeah. Well, there was one big spread that did cash. Santa Barbara. I mean, I didn't bet this, but I'm just saying there's one team that actually covered that big number. You bet Valley?
No, I said how bad is Valley?
Oh, I picked Valley on the spreadsheet or on the on Tally site, but I didn't bet this. That's the one team with the gigantic spread that didn't cover. Of course, it's Valley State.
How can you not cover 30 against Santa Barbara?
Yeah, after Thanksgiving too. Like,
exactly.
Come on.
Their trolling is finally caught up.
Bobby Hurley will get a Christmas card for me because I did play Arizona State and I did play it on the money line. These Devils. I'm a Christian man now. Remember Herm Edwards? No, ain't no Devils here. I want hey Bieniek, come back.
Is Arizona State the best athletics department right now?
Oh my God.
They're winning in everything.
I can't wait to be right about my projections.
Careful.
I can't wait to be right about my projections. Yeah, Mississippi State 2.0 tonight. All right, let's get the game balls. I'll start with Arizona State because God damn it, they're fire. All right. Shout out to Daniel Katie in the chat. He's a Sun Devil fan. Hell of a good guy. Yeah. Give me the Sun Devils game ball. You went out right, dude. Their resume is pretty fucking good right now, man. They have some good wins.
It's as good as anybody's.
Yeah. Let's go. Where are you going with your game ball?
So Arizona State's transitioning into a new league, and so is Oklahoma. Porter Moser, this has been a big year for him. Going to Atlantis, get 3 wins over Providence, Arizona, Louisville. The Sooners get a game ball from me.
I like it. And it well deserved. But look, you didn't take your boys. You're a humble son of a gun. I will. Give me these Mountaineers. Game ball. Morgantown, WV. Look, they I did not have them this good this fast. Yeah, I will gladly be honest. I'm a fucking moron for this one. Shout out to the Mountaineers. Who's your second game ball?
I'll go with the Butler Bulldogs. They took it on the chin against Austin Peay, got humbled, but I mean, like you said, they've been playing better basketball. Thad Mon and company sitting at 6-1 through November.
Yeah. Third and final game ball for myself. Irvine. You just held a good program to 39 points. And I don't know why the Canadians invited you, because they're never inviting you back after your defense was that good. 39 points. All I can is say college basketball is shit. All because Irvine plays great defense. I love college basketball like this. Mac, final game ball.
Utah State winning the event down there in ESPN, or the NIT event down there in Florida. Yeah. I mean,
Disney event, some shit like that.
That. But Jared Calhoun didn't get enough credit at Youngstown. He's 7-0, beat Iowa last week. Then he beats the Bonnies in North Texas. Utah State, I think, is an NCAA tournament team right now.
Oh, certainly right now. I would agree.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into tomorrow's action. Game 1. I'll say this about the slate tomorrow. I'm kind of excited. Like, there's times where I think you look at the slate and you say, well, what are we doing here? I think some people might say that about tomorrow's slate, but I love the regionality of tomorrow's slate. Southern and La Tech. Is this in Palm Springs, really? Or did I fuck this up? I think this is in Ruston.
I think you fucked this up.
Yeah. I think this is in Ruston.
Yeah.
I believe this is in Ruston, Louisiana, at the Thomas Assembly Pavilion or whatever the fuck it's called. La Tech is laying 13.5. I am going to lay it. What are you doing here?
I'm going to lock Southern. Louisiana Tech has come out slow in like 4 straight games. They play the comeback. They're the comeback kids as of recent. They just won 3 games in 3 days earlier in the week. I think it's a sleepy spot here, kind of like Boston College. Give me Southern, lock it up.
You know why you shouldn't bet this game?
What is that?
I'm gonna help you out, buddy, because I care about you. Because Southern and Grambling are playing at the same fucking time.
What, in football?
One of the biggest rivalries in all of college football history. It's on a nationally televised game on NBC. I'm just saying.
I still like it. They lose by 10. Louisiana Tech will pull away at the end.
All right, Moneyline Mac, go with these Jaguars. Monmouth is catching 14.5 against Seton Hall and Newark.
I think we go back to the well here.
The Juice says Bio Classic is Saturday. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. Monmouth, Seton Hall. It's easy to get the days confused this week though, and this month. Give me the points, little brother.
We should lock this.
Let's bet this.
Last year, and Seton Hall was way better than last year. And Seton Hall, they're coming off the Charleston Classic, and they just struggled to score. So I think they win by 7.
I'm with you. Lock it up. Monmouth Hawks flying heavy in the Newark. I need a line here. Colgate, Sam Houston State, and Wilmington, North Carolina.
I don't know if there's one out on this one. No line. Check the picks page, everybody. They're going to trickle out slower with football tomorrow.
Yeah. Zaymar, I do see your messages. All right. Well, that sucks. Chicago State's heading to Madison. I got a line on this one. 35.5 is what Wisconsin's laying. You see how many people were at that Wisconsin game today? No, I mean, I guess it started out packed, but by the late third quarter, that shit was empty.
Does that mean they roll tomorrow?
Oh man, that's a gigantic number, though. They played last year. Wisconsin won by 27.
Yeah, I'll lay it. Chicago State got their cover the other day.
Give me the points. No bet. By the way, we got a line on here. I'm seeing Sam Houston minus 6.5 or 7.5 for the Sam Houston game. I will lay it at 6.5. 7.5. I'll start thinking about these Raiders.
Yeah.
You laying it, buddy?
I think I'm going to lay it. Both teams off disappointing losses, so back-to-back here. Third game in 4 days for both teams. Sam Houston 0-2, Colgate 1-2. I may bet Sam Houston tomorrow. I don't think they're going to go 0-3. It's been a good spot for these teams that are 0-2 laying points in these MTEs where they need the game like blood just to get out of there.
Let's bet Sam Houston.
All right, let's go.
Let's take these Bearcats down there in Wilmington.
That line is telling.
Yeah. Northeastern's heading to Burlington Coat Factory. Take on the Catamounts. Vermont's laying 3.5. Man, I've made a lot of cash on Northeastern this year, but I feel like we should bet on Vermont here.
This is such a short number.
I just feel like they're actually playing a home game again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Northeastern. I've been riding Northeastern too, and I just think Vermont's a fade for me until we get to America East play.
I'm gonna fly solo here. I'm gonna lock up Vermont minus 3.5. They haven't played that many games at home, man. I feel like this is a get right spot. Central Arkansas. I got a line on this now. Catching 23.5 at Georgia Tech.
Ugh.
Give me the points. These Georgia Tech, they were all watching the game tonight.
Yeah.
Give me the points on Central Arkansas.
Points.
I'm thinking about betting this.
Georgia Tech would be asleep at the wheel here.
Yeah. The Campbell Camels are heading to Green Bay to take on Doug Gottlieb and the Phoenix. Green Bay's laying 5.5.
It's a hard game.
This is a hard game because I actually think Green Bay should be a 5-point favorite against them.
Yeah. Give me Camel.
Man, they just got worked by Evansville though. They beat Navy by 20. Yeah, I'm with you. Give me Campbell too. Should we bet Campbell?
I don't have a strong conviction on it.
They gave Virginia trouble.
I do want to fade Gottlieb as a favorite. You talk. Yeah.
Let's bet these Camels.
Let's go.
All right. Camels plus 5. What was it? 5.5 at Green Bay. Let's go. Creighton, Michael Creighton. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada, taking on the Irish. I'm your leprechaun. Creighton laying 5.5. My first thought was to take Creighton and load up, but
they kind of suck in these preseason tournaments.
And I think they've sucked in Vegas too.
Yeah, I think we should lock Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's going to potentially win this game outright.
Oh man, What's our injury situation with the Irish right now?
I don't know if Burton's going to play, but I mean
he's out. I'm saying he's out.
Yeah, they've even looked good though against Houston the next night without him.
All right. Fuck the Big East. All right, I'll join you.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't have that strong a conviction. It's a $50 wager. Back to last night's conversation.
Shrewsbury's a great dog.
Yeah,
they play hard for him.
All right, moving forward. South Carolina Upstate's catching 6.5 in Conway, South Carolina, taking on the Shots, Coastal Carolina. Give me the 6.5. I actually think we should ride the money line here.
I agree with you. I'll take the points.
This was a 72-70 win by Coastal last year, and I think this year's Coastal team is worse than last year's Coastal team.
Yeah, I mean, who's Coastal to be laying points? They're horrible. Let's go.
Upstate plus the points. Sprinkle that money line. I will bet the money line here. I am going to bet the money line here. Milwaukee is heading to Hattiesburg.
This is a fascinating game.
I just have to take Bart Lundy. Like, I'm not locking this because Southern Miss is actually more talented than Milwaukee. But I'm going to lay the 1.5 with Milwaukee because I think the culture is healthier with the Panthers. No lock though. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I would say I'm with you in terms of the line kind of reeks. I do like Milwaukee with Bart Lundy, better coach. And the only issue I see is Southern Miss has been on the road forever. They're back at home, and they are better in Hattiesburg. They're feisty in Hattiesburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm staying away from this one.
Yeah, no lock.
I want to bet Milwaukee just because they're better, but this one reeks.
Yeah. Next up, speaking of Milwaukee, shout out to Weehawk. His Cats of Western Carolina are coming in there, catching, and I'm seeing this is up now. 33.5 is what they're catching. Last time they played, to be fair, Marquette won by 46. That was 8 years ago, though.
Yeah.
I'm taking the points. No lock. What are you doing here?
Take the points. No bet. Marquette's been going through the gauntlet. This is kind of a little bit of a step down.
The Hurricanes of Miami are laying 23.5 against Charleston Southern. Is it a get right spot for Jimmy Larinaga's bunch as the 1-7 Buccaneers come into town? I watched the Buccaneers the other night against Georgia Tech. Not very impressed with their team.
Bad team.
But Miami's been horrible all year too. I'm going to lay it. What are you doing here?
Should we bet Miami? They just went 0-3. They've been all right in the bully role.
I mean, Georgia Tech just beat Southern by 24. I think Miami probably has a more talent. No, not probably. They have a more talented roster than Georgia Tech, but God, it's tough taking Miami, man. I'm staying away. I'm staying away, actually.
I'm gonna lock up Miami. I bet you they're covering at halftime.
Money line Mac locking up these golden these Hurricane, not the Golden Hurricane. Yeah, I'm staying away. Fuck that game. I don't have a line on this one, but the fucking Long Island Sharks are still in Pennsylvania. They're taking on the fucking golf course here, this green fucking Bearcat shit. And let me tell you, the Sharks on a day of good rest at the old Hampton Inn, they're going to have that quality morning breakfast. They're going to tell the bus driver, you don't got to drive for shit. Have some of these eggs that have been sitting here for fucking 3 hours. All right. That's what they're going to do. No stress equals a nice victory, but I don't have a fucking line, chat. Oh, LIU -1. This is a lock. This is honestly, they're going to win by double digits. This is insulting. Binghamton's trash. They're righting the wrongs, baby. And it starts with the fucking Sharks down in Eastern Pennsylvania. Used to have a fucking baseball bat. Remember those things? The Eastern brand baseball bat. I don't know if they still make them anymore. But I tattooed a few guys with my old Eastern baseball bat back in the day. If you know what I mean. What are you doing here, Mac?
I think it's the right side. Their roster's way better than Binghamton. And let's go. I'll ride this with you one more time.
Double lock. Come swim with the Sharks, baby. I watched a fucking video this morning of a fucking alligator swimming around like 20 sharks. Of course, the Sharks came to their senses and took down the fucking alligator. And that's what they're going to do with these Bearcats. First half, they might be swimming around a little bit, but the Sharks will be right underneath, ready to fucking bring them down. Let's go. IPFW is taking on. It's heading to
Commerce.
Geez, yeah, I'm waiting for this slide to fucking load. You got the Mastodons taking on the fucking Chinese restaurant here. Got a line here?
Fort Wayne's like 9. So they're off to Cancun.
That's ridiculous. Give me the 9. Give me the 9 in Commerce.
I agree with you. I mean, Commerce has not been horrible. I think they've actually been somewhat chippy, especially as a dog. I mean, they lost at the buzzer at Stonehill where they blew like a 4-point lead with the minute left, and they beat Southern at the buzzer. So yeah, give me the points.
Let's go. Shout out to Juice who took his niece to the aquarium today, and all he could hear was the Long Island Sharks rant. Yeah, I need to get a job at the fucking aquarium.
This I checked the pictures. I might bet this. They're off Cancun, man. This is the post destination game, and they got to go to Commerce now. Let's go.
I mean, tell me that doesn't look like a fucking Chinese restaurant. You're driving by, you can just see that lion out there, and you say, "Let's go eat there."
Yes.
Get some delicious fucking food, especially in Texas too. I feel like if you've been like around the Houston area, I could just totally see that being a fucking sign. You're on the freeway. Houston's a strange city to me. They're kind of like it's spread out, and it's like a bunch of corporate America. It's like
very spread out. Very spread out.
It's weird though to have that many human beings in a city, and there's no real city part that I've seen. At least I've been there a few times too. Yeah, Commerce. Let's go. Next up, Bob Morris heading to Athens, Ohio. Ohio's laying 10.5. I will lay it with the Bobcats. They're due, right?
Yeah, and they're back in Athens here. So let me sell you on this. We have a 2-5 team laying 10.5 against a 6-2 team. I think this line's telling. I think Ohio's going to win by 20 plus.
Let's go. Give me these Bobcats.
Yes,
and they're playing for the MAC championship of football too. Shout out to these Bobcats. Moving forward, we have Indiana State taking on Iona. Do we have a line for this game?
What time's this tip? 2:00?
A lot of people wonder where you got this red cup from.
You know, it was a gift last Christmas.
You know what I like about it is you travel with it.
Oh yeah, it's easy to pack. Just wash it out, dry it out, put it in the suit.
I can appreciate that as someone that probably doesn't do that enough.
Reliable.
I can respect it. Anyone got a line on this game? Oh, Iona is catching 3.5. What? We got to take Iona. They're a better team.
Yeah.
Money line play. Iona. Let's go. Lock it up. Shout out to Bieniek. Delaware is laying 1.5 at the moving company. Why is this line so short? I guess probably because Ryder beat him last year outright by 3.
You won't get a bet from me in this game, I don't think. This line, I hate betting all these Northeast corrupt schools in that Philly area.
These Tim Donaghy schools. I'm going to lay the 1.5. I'm going to lay the 1.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll because it stinks, I'll take Ryder. All these lines that stink in Philly, Jersey, New York,
they should be constantly investigated. We should have a fucking team.
Yeah.
We should have a team of people just. How do you even watch? Like, how do you even watch? It's not like back in the day you could like rent out a fucking apartment and just watch some mobster. Now it's like I don't even know how you watch. To keep track of it all, just picture that Charlie Day gif where it's just him going like this and there's a bunch of shit on the board. You know, that sounds like a horrible job. An absolute horrible job.
Watch this line move by like 5 points tomorrow. Then you'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Navy is taking on Elon. The Phoenix will rise. Anyone got a line on this one?
Elon minus 4.5.
I think we should take Elon. I think we should lock it. I think we should lock it.
Navy's off the big win.
Yeah. Let's rise with the Phoenix. Moving forward. Mount St. Mary's, Howard in DC. Howard's laying 4.5. Last time these teams played, Howard won by 4. Now I'm starting to understand how they get their lines.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay it though. I do think Howard's the better team, but no lock.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on Howard. I always take the HBCUs at home. They're hard to play at. And Mount St. Mary's is kind of overachieved. So, yeah, give me Howard. This could be a fringe lock. I think they could open it up here.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Gray 1 giving us $10, saying thank you for the Arizona State Butler plays yesterday. Got you $500. Cheers to that, bro. And thank you for kicking back some. Clark is locking up Mount St. Mary's there. Interesting.
I never go against HBCUs when they're at home.
Yeah, just so rarely are they. New Mexico State. I hate you, New Mexico State. Taking on Bowling Green in Tempe, Arizona. What's this line?
New Mexico State minus 5. I'm staying away. Give me
Bowling Green. Give me Bowling Green. No lock. Cal State Northridge is heading to Bozeman, where Montana State's laying 5.5. It's a big number. CSUN played last year and beat them by 12.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Montana State. Why would this line be this far? I mean, like CSUN's 5-2. Montana State's 3-4. We should lock up Montana State.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Montana State's really good at home. They haven't been at home enough this year. So yeah, let's go. Let's take the Cali boys, state them when they hit the road in Montana.
You don't just walk into the Worthington arena and start pushing these Bobcats around. Now I will say this. Oh no, they have a bye week in football. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nichols. Here we go again.
Hitler.
They're getting 1.5. Hitler's getting 1.5 at the Cajun Superdome, whatever the fuck they call this place. Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
What the hell is this place called again?
The Cajun Dome.
Yeah. I kind of think Nichols is a better team. Give me Hitler. Hitler, he's had some road wins before. I think he hits the road and he takes down unexpectedly. He takes down these Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, I think the Raging Cajuns are broken. Give me Hitler. Give me the Nazis.
They had some surprise wins when you think about it. All right,
Yes.
like
I made bets this.
He might have found out too, had he procrastinated a little more. But the French, they found out this is a good spot because no one's talking about this either. This is like, one of the early wins. So for Hitler, that is. So yeah, give me Nichols. Good play. May bet this. Next up, Appalachian State's taking on Wilmington in Wilmington. True road game. What's this line?
Laying 2.5. Now, here, let me talk you into this. We should bet Wilmington.
Oh, I was about to say. Okay, I'm on board.
They housed them last year. Remember, App State beat them by like 40.
Yeah,
I think it's a revenge. Give me Wilmington.
Yeah, 86-56 a year ago.
Yeah,
that was up in Boone. I'm all on board too. I actually think this might be my favorite play of the whole fucking day. Wilmington gonna fuck them up. Let's go. We're getting Blitzkrieg. It's a good show when you get a Blitzkrieg reference. Yeah, let's go. Man, these slides are taking a long time. A&M, Rutgers in Vegas. A&M's laying 3.5. I kind of think we should take Rutgers, but at the same time, A&M, I was a big fan of them in the preseason. So
yeah,
give me Rutgers. No luck. What are you doing here?
I was kind of torn on this game. A&M's got the big football game later.
Ooh, forgot about that.
You know what? I think it's going to be a great day for A&M. I think they're going to win in both. I'm going to lock A&M. I think they pull away late. I haven't been that impressed with Rutgers.
I haven't been impressed with A&M.
Yeah,
and then winning the SEC for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I feel like their ceiling's higher. I think they're the more veterans. They've had a couple days off here, right? The ship after that comeback Creighton win. I think they pull away from Rutgers late.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Aggies. Not me. Did you first blood? Not me. Well, 3802. This wouldn't be the first time. I don't know if you might not have been listening to us 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. I remember it exactly because it was the night of my birthday where we talked about Russia, and I was suspended from YouTube for, I don't know, like a week or two. So if that happens, I apologize. I apologize to you. I don't apologize to YouTube. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Next up, we got Austin P. Fucking Monopoly guy here taking on East Tennessee State. This is an in-state battle. These games are a lot of fun. East Tennessee State's laying 9.5.
Feels a hair high.
I feel like we should lock these governors.
I think I agree with you. I think ETSU wins by 5 or 6.
Govern up. You got to take the Governors when they're heading down to Freedom Hall. All right. In Johnson City, Tennessee. This was a 1-point game last time they played, not a year ago. And the Governors took it home. All right. Next up, we got the Battle of Philly.
Corruption game.
Yeah, this is look, you see that Explorer with that gigantic fucking, what is that called? Telescope, microscope, right? I don't know. He's looking at something. And that's what the entire FBI is doing to this game. They're just pulling out shit and they're just looking at every person placing a wager of this fucking game. LaSalle's laying 1.5. I just think all the fact the FBI is coming down on this, I think LaSalle's the play. What are you doing here, Mac?
I think LaSalle is the play too. I don't think LaSalle is a corrupt program. Oh, by the way, this is the Dunphy game.
Oh yeah, forgot
What
about
did they
that
do?
too.
And
No, I think they lost last year to him.
yeah,
this,
so he's
this
gonna
is
get
the
it.
ultimate revenge here.
Yeah. This is the fuck you, Lock LaSalle.
You don't just go into the Glazier Arena. Let's go.
LaSalle.
Yeah.
Fading corruption.
What is like how much does like a good telescope go for? I just moved here and you can see the fucking stars and stuff.
Never bought one.
I'm interested in buying one. Who knows about the telescope game? I mean, the telescope world, not the telescope game.
He's
I'm
right.
curious.
It was a triple overtime game last year.
Oh, I just remember them not covering and I was mad.
Yeah, they didn't cover in triple
I
overtime.
bet them. Yeah. I'm curious. Looking for a good telescope. Anyone got any hookups? Anyone know a telescope guy? I'm looking for a fucking telescope. I'm out here in the middle of Carolinas, right? I just need to stare at the fucking Big Dipper or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to figure this shit out. Next, we're going to Washington, D.C., where Georgetown, their schedule has been ass so far, dude.
Yeah, no wonder nobody fucking goes.
Here's your season ticket package. You're going to see Fairfield, St. Francis, Mount St. Mary's, and Wagner, all for the cost of $400.
Art doesn't even want to watch that shit.
Who's buying the season ticket package? Let me look. You get an opener against Lehigh. You get a game against Fairfield. They got Mount St. Mary's regional battle. Then St. Francis, not Brooklyn. They got rid of their program. St. Francis, PA. Yeah, there's a school out there called St. Francis, PA. Then you're getting Wagner. After that, you are getting Albany, the Great Danes. And then UMBC. What a fucking deal.
And then they go to Morgantown. They're going to be culture shocked.
What a terrible. No wonder why there's no fans going here. You try to sell this package. Even these ones in Costco. You're just like, no. I'll take the points in the Great Danes. They're not that bad. They're 5-2. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points as well.
Is it on campus? This is the MCI said, whatever the fuck they call that now.
Is it Verizon?
Yeah, it's wherever that bullshit Wizards teams play at. Anyway, give me the points. Houston Christians taking on UTSA. UTSA is laying 12.5.
Oh, get out of here.
So it was a 2-point game last year.
Dude, have you seen Houston Christian? They've actually they should have won the other night. They blew that game. They've covered 4 straight.
Let's lock this. Let's go.
Houston Christian. Here's your egg.
Come howl with the Wolves again with our Houston Christian play here.
Yes.
Next, we are going to
Lafayette.
We don't have Easton, Pennsylvania, Niagara, Lafayette. We wanted to. What's this line? Anyone got this line?
4.5. Lafayette's laying 4.5.
Fuck. Lafayette minus 4.5. They're way better than Niagara. Niagara got their first win. This is one of the best plays you can do in the day. You battling? You fucking battling?
No, I don't have a strong conviction on the game. I'm like shocked that you were so confident in this one.
Oh, because Niagara just got their first win.
Yeah, I mean I hear you, but it's a back-to-back. I'll take Niagara. I'm staying away though. I'm not battling you here.
You piece of shit. All right. Next up, we are going to another
Maine,
back-to-back game.
Yay.
What's this line? Maine, Penn doing battle at the Palestra there in Philly.
Where are we at? I don't have one. Does anybody have one for this?
They're killing me because I want to jump on Maine here.
Maine's laying 1.
Another lock. Maine laying 1. Maine's better than Penn. Fuck out of here. Mac?
Staying away on this one too. This line reeks. Give me Penn.
Prairie View is taking on Texas A&M Corpus Christi. What's this line?
Corpus Christi. I just saw this one. Corpus Christi minus 16.5.
I'll lay it. What are you doing here?
It's this is a tough one. Give me Prairie View. No luck.
Tarleton State, Hofstra in the Bahamas. What's this line?
Hofstra minus 9. Tarleton's bad.
I'll lay it. No lock.
I think I sway to laying it.
Joey Jack saying Colby picks his picks so fast, but they be correct. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. The more time you think about it, like Bieniek will be behind the scenes. You ask him about a game even before the episode's live, and it's like he's writing a fucking peace act. You know what I mean? He's like sitting there, just like,
and then he doesn't lock it.
Yeah, and then after all that,
oh God, he was that guy. He's unbelievable. hopefully his performance is better with the ladies.
Oh, especially in Columbus tonight, it's gonna be going. It's gonna be going fantastic. All right.
You get it up. You got to finish your job. You can't just like give her the old.
What did he say last night about the squirt? Anything that squirts or some shit like that? He said something. This one's juicy. He said this one's juicy.
Makes his pussy juicy, not
Bieniek's out there in Columbus scouting. All right, let's go. Weaver State, Pepperdine, and Tempe. Why? Who cares? What's this line? Are you going to sell me on Weaver State again?
Probably. I love Weaver. Weaver minus 3.
Oh, this is a lock. Weaver's bad, but they're not that bad. Pepperdine with a win? Are you kidding me? Load up on Weaver. Let's go.
Yes, I'm with you. Can't get enough of my Weaver guys.
Double lock there. Next up, Eastern Washington catching 22.5 in Salt Lake City. Give me the fucking points.
Fucking Utah drills these teams.
I know they do. They do. And look, did they play recently? Nah, you're right. They won by 40 last year. All right. I think you've switched me. Give me Utah minus 22.5. No lock. No lock.
Yeah, no lock. I'll lay it. This I think Hasty in the chat makes a good point. This is Texas Tech, Northern Colorado all over again. Potential lock, actually. The more I think about it, they're going to kill them.
Shout out to Mike in the chat. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. Did you hear of Mitch Wilson's passing? I did not right now.
No, I did not. Damn.
Love and condolences, though. Yeah, I did not hear that. That's terrible, though. If so, yeah, I don't know how to transition into UC Riverside basketball after that, but I mean, he would want us to. He would want us to. UC Riverside, Idaho. Riverside's laying 3.5. This game's awesome, actually. I feel like this is actually what I want to watch. Idaho's 2-5, but they're a good 2-5. All right.
Yeah.
Riverside drilled them last year, but that was at Riverside. This is up in Moscow. I've been to that town. All right. I still think Riverside's better. I still think Riverside's a better team. I'm going to lay the 3.5.
I think Idaho's going to win. I think the line tells you Idaho's going to win. So, yeah, I'm going to lock up the Vandals up there. Let's go. Home dog.
Moneyline Max riding with these Vandals. Yeah, and it appears I think that news is true. I see a lot of people talking about this. That's terrible. Yeah. You know, life's fucking fragile.
Sucks, man.
I don't know what else to say. You know, I didn't know him personally, but yeah, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Condolences, love to his family, his friends, and you know, may he rest easy on the other side. Harvard is catching 25.5 at St. John's there in Queens. I'm going to lay it.
What's the situational spot for St. John's here? Because I feel like they can name their number. They got K-State on next week. They are off that embarrassing ass loss to Georgia where they just look disinterested. Give me the. I'm gonna lay it.
Sorry, I need Bieniek on the boards here. I'm talking and I forgot about the fucking screen right in front of my face. We should bet this. Do you
want to lay 25.5? We got burned a couple of times.
They just
today.
lost to fucking Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay away. I'm torn up over that Duke bullshit today, where they
Moneyline Mac.
30.
Well, I don't get the brain bag cold, but they're
holes are staying away.
I'm going there. This is just trust Rick Pitino. I'm laying it. Let's go. Next up, we got the Paladins of Furman catching 21.5 in Lawrence in the fog.
I want to bet Furman. Kansas kind of been fucking around in these bye games.
I'll take the points. No wager. The fog scares me, man. Fog scares me in any of these games. You're locking this?
I mean, they got Creighton on deck. They're off the Duke win. I feel like it's a perfect spot for Furman to pop up here, but the only problem is Furman's undefeated. So, like, I don't know if Kansas is overlooking Furman. I'll just take the points, no bet.
Georgia Southern's at Drake. Drake's laying 14.5 in Des Moines. They're back home, getting scattered ass everywhere there. And 5-2, Georgia Southern walks in town. Problem is, I think Drake's actually really good. I'm laying it. By the way, I'm seeing this at 13.5 out there in the wild right now. So my slide is not accurate.
I'm gonna lock up the dog here. I'm gonna take Georgia Southern. Drake played with their food at home right before that Charleston trip. Now they're back at home after everybody's crowning them. Give me Georgia Southern here.
Is Georgia Southern a phony 5-win team though?
Yes, but I just need them to say it's in 14.5.
Their wins are Northern Illinois, Augusta State, NC Central, West Georgia, and Winthrop. I'm laying it. Moneyline Mac. You know what? Let's fucking battle.
Let's go. I'm fucking Furman too. I'm blocking all these games late. Let's go.
We got a battle in Des Moines. Dundee on Drake, Mac on Georgia Southern. Mac's also locking the Paladins of Furman in the fog.
Go right at the fog.
Next up, we got Bucknell at Siena, the game we've all been waiting for.
This is a special arena.
Wait, this is not actually at Siena. This is in fucking Pennsylvania.
Yeah, this is a homecoming game for McNamara.
What?
They did a big event with John Griffin and Jerry McNamara. It's a neutral site where McNamara grew up.
So we should take Siena plus 145 on the money line, huh?
I kind of think it is the get up spot for
yeah.
Siena.
All right, just convinced myself on something I had no idea I was going to be betting on. Let's go. Plus 145 on the money line.
And they've lost 5 in a row.
Oh, I know, because I felt the wrath of these.
And 4 in a row, sorry.
Bellarmine is in Highland Heights, Kentucky. Isn't that where they got lost? Long Island got lost last year. I feel like it was one of them. Taking on Northern Kentucky. Do you have a line?
Northern Kentucky laying 9.
Give me the points. I feel like we should lock this.
It feels like a trap. I kind of think Northern Kentucky's going to drill them here. This might be the one where it's like, oh god, Bellarmine's back to being Bellarmine. I'll lay it.
I'm taking the points. Stick around. I might check out the picks page if it works. Florida Gulf Coast. This is a lock for me. I've had enough of this Florida Atlantic bullshit. All right. This was a 4-point win by Florida Gulf Coast last year against Dusty May. Now they're getting 10.5. Not fought for. Fly with the Eagles. Fly. What are you doing here?
I think you're on the right side. I'll take Gulf Coast. I'll lock it with you. Let's go.
Battle the birds out of Florida.
Little brother angle.
Look at that pelican fly. Man, these slides are going slow. Rice, Arkansas State, and Nassau. Line?
Looking. Did we move over to the 6 o'clock slate? Sorry, 7 o'clock. 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5.
Give me the points. Can be talked into a lock here.
I think, yeah. Let's lock Rice here. Rice has not been bad under Lanier.
Yeah. 7.5 with the Rice Owls. Come fly. Who the fuck are they to be laying 7.5?
And they're off a loss too. So yeah.
Sprinkle that money line.
I agree.
This is the worst game. What's this line? I couldn't find a line on this. I still don't have it. Still don't have it.
37.5.
We should probably lock UConn.
Should we?
I think if they were drilling these teams prior to going winless in Hawaii.
I kind of want to take. I want to lock Maryland Eastern Shore. Fuck UConn. They're off Maui. I know everybody's going to say they're going to be pissed off. They're going to take it out on them. I don't know if they have it in them to take it out on them. I think they're going to win by like 25.
I'm not going to bet it then. Give me UConn.
I'm going to lock Maryland Eastern Shore.
You're a maniac.
I said I'm betting against
You're a fucking maniac.
But I'm going to wait till it gets 40. I'm not betting against it right now.
All right. Next up, we are going to the great state of Ohio. Fairborn, Ohio. Air Force is catching 9.5 at Wright State. Give me the points. Mac?
I agree. I mean, it's just too much for Wright State. Come on.
Now we're getting into some just fun matchups. My Detroit Hospital is heading to Ypsilanti, where Noah Bieniek knows it all too well. When Bieniek tells a girl he's taking her to Ypsilanti, you know they're going to Plowtown. Now Eastern Michigan's laying 6.5. I find this, this is the hardest game of the whole slate for me to pick because both these teams have been complete darlings of mine. But I think this is an inner city game there. This is Ypsilanti's like right outside of Detroit. I think it's a close game. Give me these Titans plus 6.5. Sprinkle that money line.
Yeah,
we should lock this.
Absolutely. The dog has won outright 4 out of the last 5 I'm seeing. Believe it or not, Detroit actually was laying points against them last year. So let's lock up Detroit. Get Eastern Michigan out of here.
It's hard to go against my boys, but sometimes you gotta. Give me the hospital. Sprinkle that money line. All right. San Diego State, Houston, and Vegas. This is
12.5.
Houston's favored by 12.5.
Yeah. This is going to be a fantastic game. Just in terms of just like a wrestling match.
I'm going to lock up San Diego State. Give me San Diego State in the points. Mac?
I'll battle you. I'll go back to Houston on here.
Houston looks phony to me.
I think San Diego State's going to score 40. Give me a 55-40 final.
Now we got a problem.
Where the hell is this song? There it is. We got a battle. Mac with the Houston Cougs. Donji with the Aztecs. All right. Kennesaw State and Kent State and Lethbridge, Canada. Canada. Been talking too long. What the fuck's this line?
Kent's laying 4. So what do we got? 2 1-1 teams here?
There's not going to be any suspensions or anything because that little dust up, right?
I don't think so. It was just the coaches.
Yeah, I'm going to lay the 4. What are you doing here?
I'll lay the 4 with Kent.
Yeah. Fullerton, Pacific in Stockton, California. Pacific's laying 2.5. Ugh.
I know.
Give me Fullerton. What are you doing here?
I think. Who's Pacific to be laying points? The other night they couldn't cover against Arkansas Pine Bluff laying a number. Give me Fullerton.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Fullerton's a better team. Not by that much though. But Lipscomb, Alabama A&M down there in Huntsville, Alabama. Lipscomb's laying 11.5. I'm gonna lay it.
I think I'll lay it too. I think they're the much better team. And
I thought about betting this game. I was pulling the trigger on some bets earlier, and I thought about it.
Check the picks page.
Marshall is heading to Bowling Green, Kentucky, to take on the Tops. This fucking fire ass logo. The Tops are laying 6.5.
Let's lock it.
I'm with you. Marshall on the road. I love fading.
Yeah, Tops, baby, Tops.
Lock
Marshall
up
big win.
these Tops minus 6.5. Next up, Utah Tech. It's heading to Portland, Oregon. Portland State's laying 6.5. I will lay it. Mac?
I'll lay it too. I mean, Dixie's been terrible. This may be another one we check the picks page on. I like fading Dixie on the road.
Yeah.
Been fucking awful.
The other hospital, Mercyhurst, is in Sacramento, California. The Lakers are playing a game in California. What's this? Anyone got this number?
Sac State minus 9.5 off the big win the other night.
Dude, we should lock Mercyhurst.
Yep, I'm with you. Let's go.
Sprinkle the money line on this. Sprinkle the fucking money line on this. Mercyhurst plus the points. Let's go. Abilene Christian in Omaha. This line stinks. You want an example of why this stinks? Abilene beat them by double digits the last time they played.
Yeah.
I'm still taking Abilene. I'm just not betting this.
Yeah, Abilene definitely is by. This is Milwaukee from earlier. Like I feel like they're definitely the better team. But it's a road favorite here and it's a short number. Yeah, just give me Abilene, no bet.
Yeah, exactly. The Kangaroos are hopping their way into. How the fuck do I pronounce this town? Cape
Girardeau.
Girardeau. Okay.
It's a good town.
Yeah, you been there?
Yeah, they were in the
at Austin P. Right?
Yeah. Got a good casino.
Is this like the Ozarks? What part of Missouri is this?
It's not the Ozarks, but it's not far from there.
Okay. UMKC. I think we should play UMKC. Actually, I think they're better than SEMO.
I agree with you. I like what I've seen from Rob McKenzie's bunch, and they're on a 3-game losing streak, but I think they're a lot better than their record. It's a nice little get right spot. Let's go, Kangaroos.
Hop over to the cash machine because that's what UMKC is gonna do to you. Give me that cash. Bakersfield, Southern Utah, in Cedar City. I think I'm gonna lay the 4.5. I can be talked into a lock here.
Yeah, Southern Utah's been a wagon at home. I think we continue it going. I mean, Bakersfield, they're a good story, but they're not as good on the road.
Lay it. Let's go.
Towson, Irvine.
What's this line in Canada?
Irvine's like 9.5.
I'm going to take Towson. No lock.
I'm going to lock Towson. They're the 0-2 team here, but they've been competitive in both games. Irvine 2-0. I think this is
players
a close
could
game
be
again.
suspended too, right?
No, I think it was just the coaches. But
Yeah.
give me Towson. Give me Towson to keep this within that number. I think it's a close game here.
All right, I think I'm with you. Give me Towson.
It's a round robin, everybody.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, and Oregon, Bama in Vegas. This game's awesome. Why does it stink so much? Bama's laying 5.5. If you were setting this line, what would you have set this at? I would have set it at like 8.5, 9.
Yeah. I think this is telling you, man. Dana Altman as a dog in Vegas. I'm going to keep riding the train.
I'm with you.
Quack, quack, money line.
Give me these Ducks. Line doesn't make sense to me. Just a few more left, folks. UC Davis heading into Corvallis. Who's got the line here?
Oregon State minus 10.5.
We should lock Davis.
I agree. I mean, Oregon State's getting way too much respect now. Let's go.
Davis plus 10.5. Let's go. Late night locks are flowing.
Oh, yeah. Keep them coming.
Yep, I think so. And when Cal Poly's getting 14.5 on the farm against Stanford, get this shit out of here.
That's what it is.
Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the money line here at Cal Poly. Let's go. And that's our slate. Top plays of the night. Man, some of these late ones are fire. I mean, early on, I was like, I love South Carolina upstate. I like that Lafayette game that I was referencing, but I'm going to give you 4 because I know Wilmington is like the number 1 play for me. So that's 3. And then I think on the late night slate, I'm going to give you a 4th one. I think that Davis game's ridiculous to me. I think Cal Poly too, but I think the Davis one even more so. Give me UC Davis plus the 10.5. Mac?
I had Wilmington as one of mine. I had Western Kentucky over Marshall at home as another one. And a third. Give me Pat Scary and Towson against Irvine in that late window. Desperate 0-2 team in this event versus a 2-0 contend team that's already won the event. I think they stay within that 9.5.
I think I fucked up. I thought I made graphics for these. The chat is correct. I don't know what I did with these graphics. I don't know if I accidentally deleted them. Jacksonville is at Georgia. Georgia's laying 15.5. Give me these Dolphins plus 15.5. I think we should think about locking this. Georgia off the huge St. John's win.
And Mincy worked for Mike White at Florida.
Yeah.
I like it. A great spot to back Jacksonville.
Let's go. We also have Marist catching 1.5 at Lehigh. I made slides for these. I just don't know what the fuck I did with them.
Jacksonville might be one of my favorite three, actually, the more and more I think about it.
Yeah. Actually, wait, this line make any sense to you? Lehigh's 1-5. Marist is 4-1. Lehigh's laying 1.5, and this is actually in Bethlehem.
Seems like a Lehigh spot.
Let's ride the Mountain Hawks. Yeah, but I'm betting Jacksonville. I'm staying away from that Lehigh game. That shit stinks. Folks, that's our show. Jacksonville, let's throw that into our mix. So we gave you 5 great plays.
Yep.
Five great plays. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Don't forget to give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at Noah_. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Please, folks, it is November 30th. We only have 31 days to get to 15,000 locks. Our hard ticket to Hawaii will be on repeat on this damn platform. Appreciate you tuning in. There's a College Football Experience pregame show tomorrow morning that I have to be up for. I got to get some fucking sleep, but I thank everyone for jumping in here. Happy holidays. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you didn't get hope you didn't die in at the Target or the Walmart or wherever the fuck you were at, the shopping mall, Black Friday. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go. The games are awesome today. They're going to be awesome tomorrow. And we keep on rolling on the College Basketball Experience. Till next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Yeah, it's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen you grill again. It made me good trip, good dog to mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit the can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause it got me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.